Ladies and gentlemen, we are live.
Shit.
So you're probably the only person in here.
Do what you do. I'm good. I think we should just let it be all natural like we normally did and just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Acting all hippie like. I got my sandals off and shit.
Yeah, you're ready for your vacation too now.
Oh, vacation is not happening. But yeah, summertime is definitely in effect.
Alright, we should be good.
Alright, just one.
Yeah.
So shit, we good.
It's us. Alright, so welcome back to another episode
Right.
of the What You Mean podcast. We are back from a little bit of a hiatus, a 1 week hiatus.
Yeah.
I was on vacation
Yeah.
down in the Keys.
In your
Having a
comfort
blast.
zone. In your comfort zone. Okay.
Feels like home.
It is home.
And, like, there's nothing wrong with Georgia, but it's like, there's something about when I'm in Florida. Like, as soon as I cross the state line, I just feel like,
Yeah. I get you. I get you.
it just feels like home.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, unlike you, I really don't have a place that I can say that to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been everywhere.
Yeah. But that's good though. I'm glad you had a blast. The videos that you sent us was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, really, the snorkeling part, all of it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just being out there to let people actually see how 30 miles look away from land and shit. I mean, you brought that shit to reality.
Yeah.
That was the beauty part about it. So.
And I didn't even, next time I want to do, like, real free diving and, like, deeper stuff, because this time it was just, we found this place that was off the side of the road, and we were like, we've never been there, let's try it.
Damn.
But that's what it looks like off the side of the road. Now, if you go out on a boat and go to actual coral reefs,
Yeah.
you'd be amazed at what it looks like down there, dude.
Wow.
You'd be amazed. It's like, if you thought that was good, that was nothing.
Wow.
That was nothing. There's so much more color, so many more fish, like.
And it felt like you was in your comfort zone. The way you just fucking knew that fish. I thought it was a fucking flower, by the way. The one that looked like a fucking flower, then it just fucking disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you felt like you was Jacques Cousteau or something down there. Like, seriously.
Yeah, and I just basically swim up to everything, put a camera on it, get it to react. Like, you saw the crab, too.
Yeah, like.
I saw the crab just sitting there.
Like, you was like in your
He was trying to
comfort
hide, and I just found it. Boom.
Yeah, you was in your comfort zone, like, looking at all that shit, and I would have thought it was a rock, or, first of all, I would have never done it, but, yeah. But you was in your comfort zone. That was amazing.
You wouldn't have done that type of snorkeling either?
No, I wouldn't have.
Never.
No. I had it in my head at one point, but my wife was like, look, you can't swim. Yeah. She's my reality checker, so yeah. So, yeah. I had it in my head at one point that I wanted to do it, and then she just put reality check in, so, yeah.
You think she would ever do it or no?
Oh, yeah. She can swim like a fish.
Yeah.
She just, depends. How deep were you?
I mean, anywhere from you're walking into the water, so anywhere from like 1 foot, and then like, probably the most of the stuff we were swimming in was like under 10 foot, and then it drops off to like 30 to 60.
I don't know. Karina, would you do 30 feet of snorkeling? I don't know. I don't think she got that in her.
I think a lot of people, their first time, once you get to like that open water like that, where you can't touch bottom.
I know she can do it, but would she want to do it? Probably not.
Yeah, I think it's more of like an oh shit moment where you're like, oh shit, we're actually really doing this. Like, there's nothing that can save me now. There's nothing I can touch. There's nothing I can grab onto.
Right.
Like, it's just the bottom of the ocean floor down there. So, I mean, I don't know. I never, the reason that I never was scared of it was I started going to the Keys when I was probably 8, and the guy that we went out with, he passed away a couple of years ago, but his son was like 6 at the time, and he was like
8?
Yeah. And we were on the boat with him, and he's like, "Hey, I'll take you guys snorkeling too." We went fishing and snorkeling, and he's like, "We'll take you snorkeling too, since you guys want to do that." So we're pulling up to the spot. His son's 6. We're pulling up to the spot, not even stopped, not even tied up yet. Son just jumps off the boat. And just starts swimming around with his mask on, just swimming around. I'm like, fuck, if he's gonna do it, I'll do it.
Wow.
So then me and my brother just went in, and it was like, ever since then, I saw like the most amazing shit ever, and I'm like, dude, this is.
Yeah, I mean, like, what would be the? It's just a different world, basically. Yeah. It's a different world.
Like you could just float on your stomach and just look down, and you'll just see so many different things that you would never even think you would see. Like
it's like you're in a fucking different world, like you're in seeing cartoons or some shit.
Yeah, crabs and lobsters and little shrimp coming out, and then there's eels and like all types of shit that's just hiding in these rocks. And if you just sit there and wait, they'll just come out and look at you and then go back in. Wow. And you just never. If you were just swimming over it, you would never even notice it. You just gotta.
So you're just coasting over, just floating.
You can
over.
Just float if you wanted to. I'm always swimming down and looking under the rocks and stuff, and like trying to go further down to get better shots of stuff. But like, if you just floated on your stomach, you would see so much shit.
Wow, that is awesome.
Karina said, "Nope, there are sharks." Yes,
shit.
There are sharks.
Yeah, man.
You heard about the sharks?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Down at 30A, where like Destin is, kind of.
Yeah. So you're a Florida guy, literally a Florida guy, purebred. So me and Karina was having a conversation earlier that, and I think you mentioned it earlier that. That's just a part of it. They're migrating when you see the waves of sharks like that. Yeah. So that attack wasn't a normal thing.
No.
But what they're doing, because what people are doing is just splicing videos up together and basically saying you're seeing these drones of sharks and then they're talking about the shark attacks. That's not basically what's happening.
No, I mean, this happens every once in a while where you get like multiple shark attacks. Like this is very uncommon. Think about how many days out of the year people go swimming at the beach and you never hear anything about a shark attack.
Yeah.
There's millions of people at the beach every day and there's no shark attacks. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, I think it's a combination of how many sharks are migrating. I mean, I don't know. They could have just gone in too shallow, hungry, in a frenzy, something. I don't know. It's not a common thing at all, though.
Yeah, because of course the social media will.
They're gonna try and make it seem like it's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, because there's
Jaws out there.
Yeah, because they're saying the orcas are moving in closer, and then fucking you got.
I mean, there's. I do feel like there's something strange going on. I don't know if you know what a sawfish is, but it's basically like a big shark, and it's. Karina, if you're watching, look up what a sawfish is. It's basically got like a really long. Damn, I gotta start that again. I don't know why it's doing that. It's got like sawfish have like these really long, almost snouts.
Like a sawhorse.
Yeah, and it's got like teeth almost on the outside that it uses to whack stuff.
Yeah,
and they're pretty rare, but they're in the Keys, and we've been seeing a bunch of them come into shore, like swimming onto the beach and like just thrashing everywhere.
Acting like hysterical and some shit.
And they think it's something in like some sort of, I don't know, some sort of organism in the water, like something that's in the water that's causing them to like go crazy. And it's not just sawfish. They can see with stingrays are like swimming upside down on the water and then doing the same thing, swimming up to the beach.
Like a chemical reaction.
Yeah, it's some sort of chemical in the water or something.
It's got them fucked up.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm no scientist, so I'm not going to act like I know what's going on, but I have been seeing, like, weird shit happening leading up to this. Is that related to the shark attacks? I have no idea.
And just to throw it out there to the conspiracy theorist people, like, because, you know, Russia said we was a threat and stuff like that. So it can't be that Russia can drop like some kind of nuclear fucking bomb in the ocean because we all share the fucking same ocean. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it can't be that type of shit.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything.
Because we all need the same fucking water. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So
I don't think it has anything to do with that. I think it's. Yeah, I think the shark thing is unrelated to what I'm talking about, but there was something. I think it's the ocean heating up, and there's some sort of chemical in there, whether it's from the drainage of the sugarcane farms and the pesticides that are rolling out from that, because you have like red tide that's caused from that. Mm-hmm. Whether it's something like that, I don't know, but it was strange to see a lot of the rays acting strange. But then like the shark attacks, I just don't think they're related, but it was really strange to see 2 or 3 in one day when you haven't heard anything for however long. So I don't know, but I mean, people are just going to be terrified all the time of sharks, but they're always going to be in the ocean. They're always, whatever beach you're at, there's sharks there.
Yeah, it's just like,
it's just how it is.
Like I was making a reference earlier, it's just like seeing a squirrel in a tree.
Yeah.
You don't see them, but they're just believe it, they're out there.
And it'll be like that all the time. I mean,
that's their habitat.
If you're at the beach, they are there. Trust me. You just cannot see them. They're there. Yeah. They're swimming right by you, actually, and you have no idea that they're swimming right there. I think people would be shocked if they found out how many sharks were swimming around.
Yeah, they won't go.
No. If they actually knew, they would not go.
Yeah, because then they made another scenario where it was like whatever little, I guess, the shark baits that y'all throw out there. They're swimming closer to shore, and that's what's luring the sharks in. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, it could have been
what fish are those?
I mean, those were just pilchards that I was throwing in there for the tarpon, but I mean, yeah, any sort of bait fish moving in closer could cause them to attack more.
And that's what they were saying.
Yeah, that could be it. But I mean, I will say this: Florida has a shark problem, where it's like they need to be thinned out. I don't know if you put a bounty on them. I don't know if you just open season finally, but like even on the wrecks where you normally fish, it's just gotten so bad that like you can't even reel fish up to the boat because they're
taking everything.
Yeah,
savages.
And they're protected, and it's like I don't know about the rest of the world and how their population is, but in Florida it's thriving, and it's time to like open up season on them because. But it's getting over the top.
Okay, so they're protected, so you can't just eat shark. But I almost got kicked out of Nova Scotia by talking crazy or ignorant because it's ignorance. I was just asking a question when we was in Nova Scotia, like how does whale taste, because they was taking us on whales.
And they almost kicked you out?
Yeah.
You went to Nova Scotia, oh, Jesus. What did they say?
Oh, they was mad as fuck. This is our livelihood. You talking about we fucking eating them and shit? I'm like, like I said, like I like to travel, but I don't read up on the shit before I go. I just like to.
What were their faces like?
They were mad as fuck, bro. I felt uncomfortable the whole time after that.
Because you genuinely had no idea.
Yeah, I literally didn't. That's the wrong culture, they were saying. Wrong culture. We love our whales. This is our livelihood, they said. We don't fucking eat them. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So, where they do eat shark, how does that shit taste? Fuck.
Not good in my opinion.
Not good.
No.
Right. So
That's the problem. It's like
tastes like rubber or some shit, just hard.
There's some people that will tell you that it's the greatest thing ever. There's some people that just hate it. I mean,
I've never had texture like this. Too tough.
Like like a steak that's overcooked or some shit.
Damn, no matter how you cook that.
I mean, there's different species of shark and stuff, but like bull shark, it's not something you would really want to eat.
They're just out there for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's the problem. It's like, do you just kill something?
Just
and not.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, it's like fucked up. But right. I mean, at the same time, if you don't, conservation is about like killing stuff that needs to be killed so that more stuff can grow.
Right.
Like even with deer.
Right.
Like you have to kill the older bucks because they literally will kill the fawns.
I'm glad you light that shit up. That leads what he just said, so that y'all know, lobsters was considered to be like a dish like chitlins and shit. What you just said, because
it's the bug of the sea.
Because it was because they had so much of it, and it was just so much of it, like you were just talking about. Mm-hmm. It was just in everybody's dinner table on a regular basis before the Civil War. And so it was just like chicken or chitlin, something that it was just, we got lobster again.
Yeah.
We got lobster again.
That's crazy.
Right? And then the Civil War happened, and then they start, when the war happened, they started canning their food. Mm-hmm. And so people had got out of the taste buds of fresh lobster, and then because the canned food started existing because it preserved it, because people was in war. And then people started traveling again once the war was over and started tasting fresh lobster, and that's when they started skyrocketing prices up again and shit. But yeah, it was considered to be like chitlins and shit. Mm-hmm. Crazy shit.
You like lobster?
Yeah, I mean it is hard work. That was another reason why it was so cheap, and then everybody had it because it was to cook it is more work to do, and to get to the meat was a lot of work. So that's why it was so cheap back in the day.
It's hard to like even Florida lobster. It's hard not only to eat it but to actually catch it too.
Oh yeah, I ain't talking about catching shit.
I mean, because you got to either bully net it, or you go out at night and you're in the flats and you have a light and you just roll up on them and they'll just be walking across, and you got to take your net behind them and then like put the net on them, and then pick them up. Yeah. Or you go down and dive for them and pull them out of the rocks, basically.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean, it is a lot of work.
Yeah.
That is crazy, though.
Yeah, that it was considered to be like chitlins and shit. Yeah. That's crazy shit. It's funny how time evolves and shit.
Yeah, I think it's almost doing that with deer, I feel like. Like, people before...
Oh, yeah, they always pay big money for deer.
Yeah.
And back in the day, it's like fucking roadkill type shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a deer.
Yeah. Now it's like, it's organic, it's free range, so now people are back on if you get a deer, give me some. Yeah. It's becoming a big thing again.
Hell yeah. I've always been a fan of deer because it was like a rare thing that we got to have. So it was like something my shout out to my brother-in-law. Every time we would come home for the holidays, he'll try to have deer for me in all types of, like deer patties, deer jerkies, all types of shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would you ever go deer hunting?
I'm not that kind of guy, but
you don't think you can pull a trigger?
I would go for the adventure, but nah, not really. Because not really.
It is a lot of work, dude.
I just like the fact, besides the killing part, I just like the fact of the hunting and the strategy of it.
Yeah.
But for that animal to lose his life, yeah. But I do like the fact of that, the bonding of whoever you're going hunting with, that kind of shit. Yeah, I ain't never done it before, but I can see the brotherhood or whatever camaraderie and that type of shit.
I remember when I was in college, me and my roommate Zach, shout out Zach, Never been hunting before. Like, when we were going out in public land in Florida, which public land in Florida is a whole different ball game. I mean, it's some wild shit going on.
Like what?
Dude, the one guy that was like bordering the state line, like the state property, he was like saying he would go out there with his gun and like scare people off, saying that this is his property. Even though we have this app called Onyx where it tells you property lines and where you're allowed to hunt and whatever,
yeah.
And we're well within it. I mean, we didn't have this problem, but like there was people that like said that he would like shoot at people,
really
like like, oh, well, sorry, I didn't mean to do that, like. But like he would go out there and the FWC would come out, which is like the state law enforcement for Fish and Wildlife. Yeah, and they would come out and like tell him like, dude, they're on the right part of the land. Like there's nothing, it's not your land. But he would just try and scare people off. So I mean, it was like.
What was the purpose of that? Just to hog it up himself?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty motherfucker.
And not only that, but it's just like so pressured. Like there's so many people that are going there to hunt. Because like you only have certain areas in the state where you can hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you have to have your own land. So we went out for like the first season, didn't get anything. Never even saw a buck. We saw like a couple does. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
Then like the next year, the one came walking straight at me. I shot it. We drug it through the. I mean, we're talking straight palmettos and stuff. Like this isn't like.
Yeah, clear path. Yeah, you going through brushes, whatever.
Yeah, and we're like, we had to go through like down a ditch and then like drag it up it. That shit is like, bro.
Yeah.
Then once you get it to the truck, you're like, oh my god, we really just did that shit. It really sets in like,
like a adrenaline rush. You killed something. It's like it puts you back in the day where you had to.
Yeah.
Eat for your food to survive.
I kind of think it's fucked up that now we've gotten away from it to a point where it's like you're looked down upon if you hunt or if you fish. Where it's like,
really?
Well, I mean, there's like tree huggers, fish huggers, stuff like that, where they're just like that. Like, if you're eating a McDonald's cheeseburger, don't tell me shit about hunting. Like, you're not gonna give me shit.
That's what I'm. Oh, of course.
Like even if you're vegan, I got news for you. In order to grow your tofu, they gotta kill every fucking ground animal on the farm to grow that shit.
Oh yeah. And this is the kind of shit I was just telling my wife before you got here. I'm on the verge, bro. I'm on the verge
of what?
Being full-blown pescatarian, full-blown vegetarian.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know what's going on with me, but I feel it's good. It's good. It's for the good, everybody, if y'all think I'm going crazy and losing weight. But it's for the good. I'm just on a spiritual path where I feel some type of way about meat.
Really?
Yeah.
So what's pescatarian then?
Fish. And you fucking... And by the way, before we go on to that, let's make some funny shit. You're a lazy boy.
Lazy Your lazy day style.
Your lazy day style, Karina, is my witness. Or she is the person. That shit is not a lazy day. That shit is a fucking... You gotta put in work.
Oh yeah.
That was a fucking...
Was it worth it?
It was fucking awesome.
Oh, dude.
That shit was fucking awesome.
That's the only way I like to eat fish now.
That was the fucking awesome.
Oh my god.
Hey guys. Lazy day.
Yeah, lazy day style, continental style, whatever you want to call it. Look it up. Lazy day style fish. Look it up. Try that on any white meat fish. That's the only way you're going to want to eat it from now on. Trust me. It's so good. It's so good.
You right there, that right there almost put the stamp on approval for me to go pescatarian and vegetarian for good.
Mm-hmm.
That right there.
Yeah.
Because the whole thing is about me really going full head in is because you're gonna blow up because you're eating righteous, lively, eating what you're supposed to eat. We don't supposed to. Anyway, we're not gonna go there. But anyway, you're supposed to eat fish and vegetables and stuff like that. But that's where I feel like I'm more leaning to, because you're taking in all the stress and animals and shit like that. But I ain't saying I'm done yet with the meat because I'm still love steaks. I love fucking steak, but I would say probably in 5 years, if possible, I would probably be full blown
pescatarian. Yeah. Damn, I don't think I can do it.
I'm just saying right now. That's where my mindset is at. And I feel like more and more every day because I don't even finish my food, and I love it. And I love my food. I went out last Saturday, and duck was one of my favorite dishes. Two Urban Licks was is my favorite restaurant in Atlanta to go to, and I didn't even finish my plate, and it was delicious. Not that the fact that it's just, and I'm just saying, maybe in 5 years I'll be full blown vegan or pescatarian.
I couldn't do vegan. Fuck that shit. Vegetarian I can understand, but the vegan, I don't think I can do it.
Vegan, I mean, like...
That's no milk, no cheese, nothing. No eggs. I don't think I could do it.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about going caveman, doing a caveman diet.
Just meat?
Meat and, like, just natural shit. Like, potatoes, onions, stuff
of course.
like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
no
again,
processed shit.
Yeah.
What?
It's the meat, though.
Really?
Yeah. It's that fucking meat, bro. I'm telling you. Most countries, the biggest continents, or biggest countries, continents and countries, are vegan. And that's all the Asias and Africa. They're all vegan.
I don't think Asia can be vegan. No,
they are.
Asia is vegan.
Yeah, they're the number
they're
one.
They're the motherfuckers eating bats and shit.
Yeah. No. That's if you look up the chart of countries that's vegans and shit like that don't eat meat. Asia is number one. Africa is like tied number two. Like they're tied number one. Those two. And you think about it, yeah.
There's got to be a lot of countries in Asia that I ain't thinking about.
There's a lot of countries. I mean, we only think of the main two, but there's a lot of countries. There's a lot of fucking countries. There actually is some countries, some small little islands that I fucking want to go to because it's like, wow. But it's on the other side of the world. I don't like traveling that far.
Over oceans.
I mean, yeah. And over there, that's probably where the real fucking undiscovered ocean is at on the Pacific side. That shit is crazy. Going to the end.
I have no desire to go to the Pacific Ocean.
That is, even going to California, the ocean's like on the beach side is rougher.
I don't like that. I've seen the videos of like the kelp or whatever it is that grows there.
Yeah. No, I like Florida beaches.
Fuck, yeah.
I love Florida beaches.
Yeah.
That's the only beach. Because I ain't never been to North Carolina or South Carolina. I've been to South Carolina beach. And that was horrible.
Boy, I almost drowned in South Carolina.
Oh.
We were up there for a baseball tournament, and we were out at the beach, and of course, my ass being who I am, I just swam way the fuck out there with all my friends because we're from Florida. Everybody's standing in the shallows. We're like, fuck this, we're going deeper.
Yeah, we're from Florida. This our shit. We from the water.
So we go out to the sandbar, and then we go deeper than that, and then it starts like these big ass waves, and we're like, oh yeah, we'll body surfing these. Well, then I get stuck in like some sort of fucking rip current, dude. And it was like wave crash. I'm like, I get hit by this wave, and I didn't realize how big it was until I got hit by it. Bro, I flipped like 4 times underwater. I had like skin rash, like a rash on my back.
Water's that fucking heavy.
No, hitting the sand. Like I got fucking
dunked you down?
Yeah. I got fucking whacked down and then spun like 4 times. I remember, this shit was so funny. I remember putting my feet down because I finally got to like the bottom, and I'm like,
get the fuck out of here!
Swear to God, some kid drowned and died.
I would have been
at that tournament.
I would have been that kid
at that same exact tournament.
Damn!
I think it was that day. Some kid drowned and died. Like, and I was almost that motherfucker, dude.
Yeah,
like, I hit the ground, and then like got pummeled again. Like eventually just got pushed inshore and was able to stand. Like it was fucking gnarly wave.
Fuck.
Florida is not. I mean,
it's
you
not
got
for
like
the weak.
Yeah.
Florida is not for the weak. You got the people. You got the fucking animals. You got every fucking animal out there: alligators, sharks, fucking bears, leopards, lions,
saltwater crocodiles.
Yeah, like
pythons.
It's a pure fucking jungle. Monkeys and shit. Literally, monkeys and shit. Like that. Florida is not for the weak, bro. Even if the people are like strong as fuck and fast as fuck. Like damn. It's something in the water.
It is. Because like, there's so much stuff that like I do here, and people look at me like,
what the fuck? Yeah, it's
like when I remember when I got here and like, I always got yelled at by my mom because she didn't want me going barefoot, but I walked everywhere barefoot.
Type shit.
And like, I came here and I'm just like walking in the street barefoot and like.
Feel like, dog, we're in a city
like,
now.
Yeah, and like the people are looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like,
yeah.
Why would, like, even to go, I would like go with my friends when I was in first year of high school to go to Publix. I'd be walking around barefoot in Publix. Nobody gave a fuck in Florida. Like, no shoes, no shirt, no.
I mean, that's what I liked about it when I was living there. It was because people move. Like myself, move from wherever you want, move from just to get to your paradise. And Florida is your paradise. Mm-hmm. And that's what I did. And everybody, like, you came from all walks of the world. Like New York, a lot of northern people moving from the cold to come to the south. And their mindset was, look, I'm here to relax, brother. Mm-hmm. I'm here.
As long as you took on that mindset,
and
you weren't gonna try and fuck with our shit. We don't care.
Yeah, that's
but don't come in here and try and change it.
Right. I'm here to relax, brother. Yeah. That's the whole
it's that
fucking
Jimmy
Bible.
Buffett mindset.
Yeah.
Just like.
And that's what I loved about it. They fucking just chill.
So
fucking
much better.
Yeah. They was like, brother, don't bring that stress here, bro.
As soon as I cross the state line, I just feel that. Like,
you're at home. Yeah. No, that's what I liked about it. That's
like I said, Georgia's not bad. It's just so different in Florida.
It's a hustle because when you go to Florida, it's for vacation, it's for relaxation, and when you're there, when you can just make it your permanent home, because
your neighbors are fucking relaxed.
Yeah, because you did all your hustle and bustle. Now you just want to enjoy beach weather, vacation weather, 24/7, not fucking work. You know what I'm saying? You just want to fucking ride it out, and I get it.
You know, one of the biggest things I noticed when I moved here was like back home in Florida where the kids would be outside playing, laughing, screaming, whatever, and it was like nobody cared.
But everybody here,
it was like, oh, I'm gonna go tell the HOA fucking board members about this shit.
Yeah.
And then like they're all snitching on each other, and they all hate each other. And
stuff. 4th of July, go past 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock past our thing. Yeah. You will be called. Yeah. And I'm not the one to call, but
but like it's just a.
Oh yeah, because down there in Florida, like again, people are there to relax. They're just not. They're most of the time they're retired, and they're not going to work, and they're not trying to be stressed out. They don't want to hear your bullshit, all that shit. They just want to fucking happy hour, 5 o'clock at some fucking bar.
Dive bar.
Yeah. And that's what I liked about it. I cried moving up here.
Really?
Not literally, but I didn't want to move up here.
It was a culture shock, big time. Because I had grown my whole life living in Florida.
Yeah.
Then brought up here in high school, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, I knew when I was moving to Florida I was gonna get that, and I loved it, and I didn't want to come back to this. Cause it's like, bro, it's just chill, bro. Mm-hmm. Just fucking chill, bro.
Yeah.
You left New York. You left Atlanta. You left wherever the fuck you came from because you were stressed out. Yeah. Don't bring this shit down here. Yeah. And that's how they are.
Yeah.
That's how they are. And I adapted very fucking well because that's my mentality. Don't fucking, when I'm off, just, hey man.
Drive around barefoot in the truck. Get out, go to Publix barefoot, go to the gas station barefoot.
Yeah. Like, even rainy days.
Yeah.
Only 5 minutes.
Yeah. And you don't like the weather? Wait 15 minutes and it'll be fucking different.
Yeah, and it'll be beautiful again.
Yeah.
And, oh my God. And when we was living in Miami, that shit was like fucking. It's like watching a video because most of the time we're like, you know, me and Kern always like to be in the city part. So when we was living in Miami, we was always in Miami Beach. Mm-hmm. Like when we're here in Atlanta, we're here in Atlanta City, not, you know. So we always, and I remember one time, and it was just one of those days, Sundays we was out, and it started raining, and then you would think the regular tourists it started raining. Then you just saw the regular people just fucking running and just embracing it. Because 5 minutes later, it was fucking sunshine. Yeah. And you was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And it was just having a blast. It was like a Skittles commercial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like people just playing in the rain and shit.
Yeah. I remember, like, one time when I was in Key West, and we were shopping at this place called Divers Direct, absolute monsoon starts coming down. Like, it's just pouring.
And for people that don't know,
some fucker walks in with a scuba mask, a snorkel, and a tank on his back with flippers and walks into the place. And it's just chilling. I'm like,
yeah.
This is Florida. Fucking.
Yeah, like, Florida, man.
I mean, like, it stopped raining, you just went right back out.
Yeah. What? Yeah, Florida is a vacation 24/7.
You got people walking around with, like, pet monkeys and shit on their shoulders, and it's like, well, don't bat an eye. I mean, it's just like, you see it, and you're just like, oh, whatever. Yeah. As long as it's not bothering me, I don't care.
Yeah. That's crazy.
That whole, I don't know, just the way the lifestyle is, that's where I want to raise my kids for sure, to grow up like that.
I can never make it my home again.
No?
There's too many gators.
Even when you're retired?
Because dogs have forever been my home now. Forever. And there's too many gators. There's too many gators. And the way we are with pets, we like to be free. And, you know, so as much as I love Florida, that's scratched out. So this will be my forever state because I'm close to Florida. Mm-hmm. I mean, literally, I'm close to Florida. So I'm home. If I want to go to Florida, which is I thought was my home forever, I'm just a drive away or 2-hour flight away to go to Miami. And that's, so.
Y'all should try going to the Keys, even though you don't.
I love the Keys. I love the Keys. It's like what you just.
Even if you just go to Bar Hop or something.
Oh yeah, I mean, what you just described of the feeling, I get the same feeling.
Yeah.
And that's not even my home. It's like, that's my adopted home because I moved to Florida because it always brought that home away. It's always it brought everything what I thought it would brought.
Yeah.
Florida didn't let me down at all. At all.
Even like you go to eat and the bartenders and the servers are nice. They I don't know what it is.
And then it's like, it's just everybody have a peace of mind. Yeah. And I'm not saying because it is an expensive state. That's the number one thing that got us up out of there because we were definitely,
especially in Miami.
Yeah, we definitely.
And the Keys is expensive as shit.
Yeah. So you got to pay to play. Yeah. So yeah, it's good to visit. It's way too expensive for what you're paying for and the size what you're getting.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah.
That's the only thing about it. If Florida had Atlanta prices with Florida everything, yeah. But Florida is double the price of Georgia. You talking about buying a house? Definitely.
I don't know, dude.
Definitely not Florida.
Well,
definitely
not South Florida. Central Florida.
All that shit is a fucking
no. I was looking at brand new houses. We drove past my old high school. Brand new houses, $330.
That's
That's not.
That's no.
I've been looking, dude, trust me.
What size was it?
3 3s.
No, square footage, like.
Oh, I don't know, but I mean 2-story.
And that's in Florida.
Yeah.
2 stories.
Yes, dude. I'm telling you, if you go and look at houses in Florida compared to the houses,
but you're talking about North Florida, like very north.
No, Central.
Oh shit.
Like near Orlando.
Yeah, that should be up there though.
Yeah. No.
You sure?
Yeah. Trust me, I've been looking at houses and like especially for the quality of house. When you look at like when I'm looking at that price range here, it's like shit houses, like stuff that needs to be completely gutted and renovated. This is like, first of all, it's not wood built houses. It's all that concrete.
You gotta have hurricane proof built. Shit.
So the shit's way more sturdy, and it's like all brand new for like the price that you're paying for like a shack here.
All right. It was a culture shock for me. I don't know, was it a culture shock for me? For me moving from up here to down to Florida, the way the doors swing out and the way it swings in here. Because in Florida, they swing out because of the hurricanes. They never swing in. Coming in Georgia, they all swing in.
I don't even think I've ever paid attention to it.
Yeah.
In Georgia, the doors always swing in. Yeah. Where?
Everywhere. Unless you have a screen door. Yeah, they all swing in. Your door. You're going
to your house.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm thinking like restaurants and stuff.
No, this your regular house going to your house. Coming into your house in Georgia, Alabama, anywhere across the world besides Florida.
That is true, yeah.
They swing in.
Yeah, I got what you're saying.
And then in Florida, all the doors swing out because of the hurricanes. You can't have a door because the hurricane proof. Yeah. Like, if you're boarding for hurricanes, you don't board your door because it swings out. That was a lot of shit was different.
I thought you were talking about restaurants.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Florida is like its own fucking country, own little island by itself. It's different from the rest of the world.
There's just some stuff that's like so Florida that I can't get it out of me. Like going to Publix. Oh my God, I cannot go anywhere other than Publix.
That's Karina shit.
I cannot go to a Kroger. I cannot go to a Kroger. I can't go to a even like. I don't even know what the other ones are, right? Like Aldi, any of that shit. No.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that. No. I gotta go to Publix. The pub subs, whatever it is, the fucking lighting, I don't know. But I have to go there.
So, our house is divided, and it's only just me and Karina. So, I'm a Kroger's guy, but she buys the groceries, so our house is mostly Publix. But when I'm off, like tomorrow, I'm going to go...
You're gonna go to Kroger just to go?
Yeah, get my shit. And by the way, if she don't like Kroger so much, why does she eat my shit so much? Like I get all the ice cream is gone before the week is over with. Like all the stuff I buy is gone, and it's from Kroger's, Karina. So
I just went in. I went into a Kroger one time, and it just felt so depressing.
No, and the reason why I like it. I hate the lighting where we work at because it's so fucking. It's like this light right here, so bright. When you go to Kroger's, it's all room temperature, like warm lights. It's all. I like that shit. No. I feel relaxed.
Oh my God!
Actually,
I feel like I'm in an apocalyptic state when I'm there.
Why?
What? Like in World War Z.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like depressing as fuck.
But that's what she says. I like it. I like
white lights.
That shit, all those lights kills me. I like warm lights. I hate these bright lights.
Makes me feel like I'm shopping in a shack.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. My mental, I could just.
Publix just feels so clean compared to everywhere else.
No.
What?
I mean, yeah, I ain't knocking Publix. I'm not knocking it. It's clean as hell, but it's just too bright for me. It's just too bright.
Oh my God, Publix is the best place on earth.
I ain't gonna knock it. That's where my grocery comes from, but my preference is Kroger's. Yeah. The pastries are fresher, better. Yeah.
I never tried theirs, but
oh my God, it's like they make it that day and just put it out, and every time I go, I get like the apple turnovers and the cherry turnovers. That should be delicious, man.
Oh, fuck, I gotta go try this now.
Yeah, that shit is delicious.
Did you know the other thing I got as a kid going to Publix was the cookies. They used to give you the free cookies when you go.
They don't do free cookies.
Huh?
They never gave me a free cookie no more.
Well, you're 45. This is for kids. I don't get them either. When you were a kid, you used to walk up there and they just give you one of those.
Yeah, I used to put my hat on backwards just to act like I was a different kid, so I can go. Yeah, different kid. Put shades on. That should be delicious.
Yeah, I used to do that every time.
Damn.
Then you know the other thing I miss about Florida? 7-Eleven. We don't have and that QT's not bad at all. Don't get me wrong, but 7-Eleven is just Florida man shit. And I know that everywhere else has 7-Eleven except for Georgia, but like
no, because also tell them about the gas stations. Is it Florida?
What about
y'all got full blown liquor in gas stations? Or is that not Florida? Like liquor bottles.
I think it is. I wasn't that age when I was there, so I'm not.
Yeah, like you can buy like full blown liquor in gas stations, and that don't exist up here.
Probably, yeah. I think you actually can.
Yeah, not just beer, liquor.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, the 7-Eleven's just like. Remember when they do that fill your cup thing with all the.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. That was the best thing ever. 7-Eleven.
Damn, and Florida is like, it's long as fuck. And all these cities, like, it's some cities that's like slept on because there's so many other popular cities people don't even go to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because there's so many other cities people go to, like Destin, Panama City, Miami, all that shit. And then you got all these fucking hidden gems that people don't even fucking touch.
Yeah. Tarpon Springs, Florida, Hudson,
all that shit.
Like all these different places that are small.
And you'll have a beach to yourself.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. Florida is untouched.
Yeah.
Like when we was living there, like when I was at the company I was with, for me to go to different stores, I used to travel a lot. Not travel, but for some reason, I had to go like to different customers' houses for some reason. I forgot what I was doing at that point in time, and I got to travel to see South Florida, and it was different. It was just like, wow.
Even the place where my parents are in the villages is lit as fuck, dude. Everybody just mobbing around on golf carts. Mm-hmm. You got your dogs in the back of the golf cart,
mm-hmm.
like.
Don't stress me.
Yeah.
Don't stress me. Yeah. Don't come with your bullshit.
Well, I'm gonna go take my golf cart up to play pickleball.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
this is
a fucking vibe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just put the music on the golf cart, drive around with the dogs.
That's living your best life.
Yeah.
Fuck that hustle and bustle. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
When I get home, I am beach mode.
Yeah.
Every fucking day.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's life. That's living. Yeah. That song you LIV. That's living.
Yeah.
I get simple shit like that. Simple, like for me, off days, sitting in the backyard, is living. And I enjoy that shit. Just peace.
Yeah, because you got a pool.
But yeah, it's just peace. I ain't jumped in there yet this year.
Oh, you don't even stand in there or anything?
I haven't yet this year. I'll do it tomorrow for sure.
Damn. I can't just sit there and knock it in the water.
Karena's been in there, I think, maybe once or twice this year.
Oh my god, if I had a pool, I'd be in there. After work, I'd be jumping in there, dude.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. You can float. I can't. You know what I'm saying? That's a fucking thing. So for me to fucking just to relax in the water, I have to fucking, I got it floating around. I got it somewhere. I'm gonna have to strap up for me to just float in the damn pool.
You should get one of those ones that you can like sit on, and then it has like the armrest.
But the pool is not that fucking big. Is
yeah, but still, you're just sitting there floating. I just sit there.
Oh yeah.
Head back.
Oh yeah.
My hand.
No, I enjoy it. I enjoy the way. I mean, because I'm used to it. I mean, I just put my life vest on and just fucking lay back and just look.
Wait, hold on. When you go in your own pool, you put a life vest
to
on?
float, yes. Yeah. I put that bitch on and I just look and I just stare into the sky and just fucking relax.
Like a buckle up life vest.
I'll put that bitch on for you. Nah. No, I'm dead ass serious. It's a fucking, it's a vest. Yep. And I'll sit out. I was just floating in the water for like maybe 30 minutes to an hour, and just get out and back and forth. But I haven't done it yet this year. So tomorrow, after Kroger shopping, I will.
Oh, you lucky motherfucker!
Yeah.
Actually,
I want. This was what I'm gonna do, because we got people coming to clean. So I'm gonna go grocery shopping because they're gonna be here early. And then when I come back, sit it out there and just relax. And that's LIVIN. Yeah. I'm telling you, man, simple shit brings joy to my life these days. Simple. Peace. And that's the best thing in life. I'm telling you, bro.
That's another thing. I don't have now that I'm here, like at my brother's house, when my parents lived up here, they had a pool, but he doesn't have a pool. So now when I get home and I'm like, fuck. There's so many things, like I wish I had a jacuzzi tub or like a pool to come in when you're after work, just jump in. Oh my god, you don't have that anymore. Just like get in the shower, lay on the couch, like it's not the same.
You know what's crazy? Yeah.
Have you ever not had a pool?
That's what I was going to tell you. What's crazy? A non-swimmer like me because I didn't want to move up here. I didn't want to move. I have great friends in Florida that I didn't want to leave and stuff like that. And I just love Florida. You know, you see the passion I'm talking about that bitch. And I just loved it. I wasn't ready to leave. And so she was like, look, Karina's always been like a financial fucking genius of how to elevate. She was like, bruh, you gotta move to Georgia, dog. It's a vibing city, but it's a lot. We can do some shit. And I still wasn't feeling it. And then I started saying, I want this, I want that, because I was just thinking it was not real. This motherfucker manifests everything we got.
The pool and everything?
Everything. And we didn't even have it. It didn't come with the house. So we had the shit built. Yeah. And I had the house when you first pull into our neighborhood. I hate to say it, but it was a shithole. It was a shithole. But it had a pool. It had a pool, and I said, fuck it. That's all I want. You making me move from Miami and to this boring ass place. I want a fucking pool. I can't go to the beach. You know what I'm saying? I was just being a brat, you know, because I didn't want to move up there. She was like, we'll have it. I was like, no, we won't. We'll have it. I was like, well, this house has a pool, but the house was outdated as fuck. Fucking ceilings was like 6 feet tall. So I'm like, they got a pool. I'm good. Yeah. Like, fuck no. She was like, come to this house. That my sister was with us because we was traveling from Miami. She was like, come look at this house. If he ain't got a pool, I ain't fucking with it. So I was sat in the fucking by the mailbox and not getting out when a fucking the realtor was like, and then my sister and Karina come around. Like, hey, this is the house. I'm like, it ain't got a pool, bro. And then we had a lot of trees back there too. We had that shit cut down. I was like, I ain't going. And then we bought the house. And then probably a year or two later, we had to pool, maybe a year later, had the pool built. And it was all from her manifesting. I remember, she probably don't remember it like that. We was at my sister's house in Oxford, and when she was living in Oxford, and I was complaining about fucking moving to Georgia, and she was like, you know, this is what we can have. I told you, I was dreaming bigger. I was saying black Range Rover and black Mercedes, you know, but you know, that ain't come true. But so I remember that night laying on the floor when she was talking about us moving up here, and she was like, this is gonna happen. And I was like, I want this, Karina.
Can she work from anywhere?
Yeah.
Oh, so like y'all just chose this.
Yeah, like your dad.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, see, if I had a job like that, I'd be in Florida so quick. I'd be in Florida so quick.
Now they be, yeah.
Oh, damn.
But her corporate office is in Miami, so she's back and forth. Yeah, opposite from your dad.
Damn.
Yeah.
Left the state.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't do it, dude. I'd do anything to go back. Holy shit.
I didn't want to come up here. But I'm happy. I'm really 100% happy. 100% happy.
Especially with the dogs and shit.
And that's a prime example. We almost lost our dog that we had for 20 years in Florida to a fucking, not a fucking alligator, not a fucking lizard or whatever fucking else you got down there. Guess to what?
An owl.
No, a fucking frog.
Oh,
I lost a dog to a fucking frog. Had this bitch had my dog in the fucking hospital for 2 or 3 days. And we had company from Europe come to visit on their vacation. And my wife, once shit happens to her dogs, it's lights out. She don't give a fuck. She don't care how much money you spent. She is focused only on the dog. Mm-hmm. And she had her friend from Germany here. She had her friend from Atlanta came to visit. It was a big event, and the dog had not bit the fucking frog, but just fucking licked it. And it fucking went in a fucking coma or I don't know what you call it. But it had like seizures for like a day or two. And she was put away for like a day or two. She survived it.
Damn.
But yeah, everything down there in Florida is dangerous, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't, as a pet owner, you can't go down there like how we are as pet parents. Free range, let the dog off the leash. You can't do that shit down there. That shit will never come back.
Yeah.
A bear, leopard, alligator, you name it.
I gotta send you Python Cowboys videos.
Pythons.
I gotta send you his videos of his dogs. You will not believe this shit. You'll be cringing the whole time. Because I know you're a big dog guy.
What?
His dogs are out there jumping in the canals, getting iguanas, finding pythons, and it literally finds a python holes and just barks. He comes and gets the python. It's running around with iguanas in its mouth.
They're working
it's
dogs.
It's diving down to get
They're
them.
working dogs.
It's like, dude.
I know, but they're working dogs.
But the whole time you're thinking, what if there's a gator in that canal? And he just jumps
they get fucked up.
Yeah.
They just edit it before they post it to the people. Trust me, that's the part about it. Because as much as we know working dogs, and that's how most of us get our food, is from working dogs and shit like that. That's how they do it. People just don't like seeing it, of how they chase in a wild pig. Because the dogs that we have, that's what they're bred for. The big ones, they're bred to chase in wild pigs. Do you think they like, hey, they fucking, they do what they do. But yeah, I mean, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be hard for me to ever own and live the lifestyle with a working dog.
You gotta that.
I don't know that I got it in me to do that.
You gotta be you as an owner. If you have a working dog, you have to be mentally prepared for that shit, because you'll be giving the dog away. And that's the thing. A lot of people get dogs because of their name brand and shit. And if you're not athletic with the dog that's fucking supposed to be working, because working dogs, if you don't work them, they'll tear your fucking house apart because they have to do something.
Yeah, German Shorthair pointers need to be running for
they have to
hours a day.
Yeah, they have to do something. And when you don't do nothing, that's when they fuck up your house. That's on the owner.
Or they have health problems.
Yeah.
But I just don't know what kind of dog I would be able to own, because
Frenchie.
That's what I go to.
Frenchie is
but I've heard that they have so many health problems, they can't fucking breathe.
I mean, I had a Shih Tzu. The Shih Tzu we have is the same thing with breathing things, but she lived for 20 years, and it really wasn't that kind of an issue.
You know what kind of dogs I like? This is gonna be so weird.
What's that?
Those fucking wiener dogs.
I had one.
Bro, I've seen them. Some of these guys that watch that fish, They got these little wiener dogs and they're jumping on the boat and shit.
They're funny looking. Yeah, they funny.
They just follow everywhere. Dogs. Yeah. That's why I think it would be lit.
Yeah. I had
like, dude, just open the door, it hops in, go to the beach, just run in the water and shit. Oh, that would be fun as fuck.
I know. I remember it wasn't like that. I'm going to say it though. So we had bought one at an early age from my life when I was like probably 6, and that was the age I almost died when I was talking about swimming. When I went to the thing, I had that dog at that time. And my mom was bougie as hell. That's where I get my bouginess from. The dog, she didn't think the dog, it was she didn't know the dog was going to be shaped like that.
The wiener dog?
Yeah, it was just, it just freaked her out. Because I don't know if she...
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
It's like a big ass rat.
I don't know if she picked it out, but... Because we normally kept our dogs inside. Because that dog was a wiener dog, that dog did not make it inside the house.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was the only dog that we had. And his name was Tuffy.
Of course, Tuffy.
Tuffy, and that bitch did not make it in the house because he was a wiener. And he looked kind of like the dog we got now in the face, Sonic. Because he had like an old face, but it was long. But we didn't, that dog didn't, it didn't last that long for us. And that's the only dog that...
It had health problems too?
It got...
I'm sure they got like ligament problems or some shit.
Yeah, it didn't last that long.
I just don't know. I don't know. I want a dog that's like chill, but is also like would go swimming and stuff. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck it would be. Maybe like a Boykin Spaniel or some shit. Well, they probably gotta be ran a lot too.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I think a Frenchie is more your thing.
A Frenchie would be lit.
It's your personality. Because I can see you dripping them out and fucking
how to wear a chain and shit. Yeah. Yeah.
What you call him?
What do I call him?
Yeah.
Frenchie named Gucci.
You gotta get your Frenchie, dog.
Frenchie, oh dude.
Yeah, because I mean, literally, when we was in Miami, I had the Shih Tzu, and I remember pulling up when we was playing in those hood games and shit on Thanksgiving. We go to Carol City and shit. Kid you not, I had my little fucking Shih Tzu, dog. I had my little Shih Tzu with me, dog. I fucking took my Shih Tzu with me. Yeah, it wasn't at the Carol City one, but it was a park over there by. It was another park over there close to our house that I took her to. That we met up for Thanksgiving football game and shit. Hey, who this man is with this little fucking foo-foo dog? Yeah, because everybody, it's Miami. People walk around with crazy ass dogs and shit, and I got a fucking lap dog in me.
I don't know, dude. Oh my God, that'd be so
shit,
funny.
Actually, that's pimp shit.
That would be so funny.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I always wanted to adopt dogs, not like buy them.
For sure.
And it's kind of hard to get a Frenchie.
For sure.
Adopted.
Yeah, because
people just pay $2,000 for one. And
for sure.
That's where they normally have health problems too. It seems like is when they're bred.
We'll never. Crane hates those puppy mill places like. Petland and shit like that.
Yeah, wherever they just breed them.
Yeah,
and then they finance it like it's a car. It's like, bro, there's like 300 dogs in this shelter right here that have been in here for 200 days, and we're gonna go shop for a dog. It's gonna have all this stuff.
I mean, I like the way they make you feel like if you're fit to be a parent, to be a dog parent. I like that part, but they're not. Yeah, I like that part because a lot of people buy dogs because they think it's like a stuffed animal and shit.
Yeah, they don't understand.
Yeah. Oh, why this dog is clinging on me? That's because you're his lifeline.
Yeah.
He thinks that's his only.
And it's not always gonna stay a fucking puppy, dude.
No, but he is dependent on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck?
My whole thing why I don't want to get one now is just because, number one, work. How am I gonna let it outside and all that shit? Number two, when I do go on vacations.
Yeah.
Boarding, like there's just a lot of stuff. You either gotta travel with it or board it.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. I just don't know. It's like I want one, but I don't know that I actually want one.
So, check this shit out. And I know this is off topic, but do you believe in reincarnation and shit? Not really. Not at all. It was just a food for thought, cause I'm just dabbling into everything, cause everything is making me curious. So this was in my head. Pets, and the way we love them and stuff like that. We had a scare this week with Lucky. He hurt his back and stuff like that, and everybody knows I mean, all of them are favorites, but because I could pick on him. Mm-hmm. We have a different bond type shit. So he hurt his back while I was at work, but Karina was the one who was noticed it. Mm-hmm. And they can't talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just from just knowing your dog. And not even, you can't even call it a dog. You can call it a child type shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, no communication. I'm at work. She just telling me, hey, something's wrong with Lucky. He ain't crying or whatever. He just acting weird and stuff like that. And sure enough, her just having her dog mama intuition fucking hurt his back. Don't even know how, but he's goofy because he's clumsy. He trips a lot. And the veterinarian, thank God to those people who take their job serious and love what they're doing. She off the rip just did her vet things and said, right here, this is where he hurt his back. Gave him a pill, gave him whatever. He can't run or whatever. Overnight, he's like back to normal. Because people take their job serious, they love what they do, and that's what I'm saying. It's a beautiful thing, and the way I was trying to get at reincarnation is just the way it's like it's a soul, not just a dog. It's like you can understand exactly what they're saying without even communicating, by just looking in their eyes. Yeah, he was sad, whatever. It's just like and it's a soul. So my thing is. I feel like reincarnation is basically to get, and like again, it's just a dabble thing I'm just thinking about. Say, because God is a forgiving God. God is whatever. So say if you're on this earth and you just can't get right or don't believe in Him, you're just like, whatever. And you die. You come back. And you just, if you're a good person, but you just never really fucking just convince yourself, you come back as a fucking dog, been in a good household, whatever, and just be loved on. Or I feel like you be reincarnated if you're a fucked up person, did some fucked up things in life, and you did some fucked up things in life, and you didn't give a fuck. I feel like you'll be reincarnated. And this is just something I just been thinking about. You be reincarnated where you're fucking running for your life every fucking day like a fucking prey animal type shit. Say, I always looked at it like, why do these particular animals have to be preyed on? What do they do? Like, they have no defense mechanism. They're just here on this earth just to be ate on type shit. Like that fucking fish you fucking throw back out there, the guppy, whatever. So, those type of things. So I feel like, is it something that if you did something fucked up and you come back and reincarnate, or where you have to be? Because even a squirrel, you'll think is a happy little thing, but everything they do, they're in fear. They can't even go and get a nut, which is to eat, without being in fear from something coming to get them on an everyday basis. A sip of water, I'm scared. Who's gonna catch me? You know what I'm saying? That's how they look. I know it's wild. It's just. But something.
I mean, okay. So do you think every bait fish has?
I'm not saying that. 'Cause I really don't know about fish, but I'm just saying, for example, a squirrel. Do they look like they? Don't they walk around and don't they look like they're fish
24/7?
So, I mean, that's just something I told you my mind just be running.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm not completely closed off to the reincarnation thing, but like, I don't know.
I just
to me, it almost seems like it'd be more with like the dog that you get, like rather than like every deer.
No, I'm just saying like there's a lot of good people in the world. There's a lot of misguided people too. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe they have a good soul, but they just don't believe in God. You know what I'm saying? In order to get, I'm not a that type of person. I don't know.
But I mean, if you had to guess, do you think every dog is reincarnated then? Like, would every deer be reincarnated?
I'll just go back to the basics. Every dog goes to heaven. You know?
You think everyone does?
Not everybody, but I think you get chances when you get reincarnated to get your life back together, to say you want to go back. Or to get to the next thing. But if you're a fucking evil, fucking low life piece of shit, then you fucking a prey animal. You know what I'm saying? Like, just think about it. Say if you was in the fucking jungle and you're fucking a goddamn whatever fucking animals that can't do shit but fucking eat grass. You got lions and fucking everything, owls, eagles, fucking you up. You gotta be like, what the fuck did I do? Just be like, every fucking day I'm in fear of getting ripped to shreds. I gotta think. Because what did they do to deserve that shit? Exactly.
They served a purpose.
They did. Just something that was just thinking in my head, player. That was it.
You got anything else?
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Alright, that's a wrap. Thank y'all for... Yeah, that was pretty long.
Fuck.
Like an hour 15, maybe an hour 20.
Yeah, that's my normal thing.
That's a wrap. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you are subscribed, following us on TikTok, everything. Appreciate the support. We'll be back. Will we be back next week?
Yeah, I got in-laws here, so.
Right. Yeah, we'll be back next week.
Might have some guest Germans.
Yeah.
Probably not, but they'll be here for sure.
Alright.
Not on the pod, but.
We'll be back next Monday.
Yep.
We'll see you then.
Alright. Gang, gang.
Gang, gang.
How many we had? 2 people?
Yeah.